We only lost by X million of votes. That is not the winning message you guys think that it is.
He doesn't have a mandate.
If you're going to protest and be an opposition party, do it with intentionality and make sure it works. Holding up signs, it's protesting. Like, are they being advised by people who use like Windows 98? It's the most outdated, inconsistent.
About green.
But to his point, I get his point on Medicaid, but this mandate point, if Democrats are going to keep arguing, we only lost by X million of votes, that is not the winning message you guys think that it is.
He doesn't have a mandate.
Can I just tell you what Slotty said, why he voted?
How many votes do you need win by to have a...
Hey, folks, the thing, what's funny is Democrats are so goofy. Republicans are goofy too, but I'm talking about Democrats right now. Democrats are so goofy. You know what? I think I've lived my entire life as a black man. And you know what? I can't remember ever hearing regular people like at the barbershop or at the basketball court or at the supermarket, random conversation talking about mandate. like what is this shit you're talking about? He doesn't have a mandate. He won, you lost. No one talks. Regular people don't even look at what are you even talking about? He doesn't have a mandate. Yeah, Derek Chauvin didn't have a mandate, but he damn sure had a badge and a gun and a walkie-talkie to call more cops. He had a position and he used it to kill someone. Okay, the cops they beat the life out of Tyree Nichols didn't have a mandate. But it sure did use it when he drone attacked American citizens on foreign soil without a trial. He didn't have a mandate, but he sure did have a button to push. So this whole idea that, he doesn't have a mandate, these are words that average people don't even use. But the Democrats are so much in a bubble that they think they're winning, even when they're using language that no one uses, that no one respects, that no one gives a damn about. Same thing happened with the young boy that was at the speech that they wouldn't clap for. Well, Donald Trump is cutting things that may hurt cancer research. Therefore, that means he don't care. People saw a young black kid with cancer get an award and you not clap. That's it. That's what they saw. You suck. That's what they saw. You don't have time to go back. But see, you got to understand. Look, when we said that, we really meant this and this thing here, and then on the screen we got this going on, and this thing's happening here. You got to understand here, and underneath the perpendicular line of the connective tissue of the fasciculodicals, and it's the neck bones connected to the thigh bone and the leg bone and the hip bone and the cardiovascular. No one cares. Democrats are a bunch of elitists, out of touch, don't know what time it is, all up in the mustard trying to catch up, talking about things that regular people just do not. They care about optics. How did it look? How did it feel? What does it do? What's the bottom line? How does it impact my life? That's what Democrats need to ask themselves repeatedly. How does it feel? Does it make me feel good or bad? How does it look? Does this look good? Does this feel like a win? Will it impact my life? How does this does this help my family? Does it not? If it doesn't, the bucket of don't care. That's the Democrats need to have this very basic way of moving throughout politics. But instead, they rely on politic-speak and try to win. They think they're winning. They think they're winning because they're winning within themselves in their own group, their groupthink, on concepts and words that the rest of the people are not listening. Hey man, we're playing spades and we're cutting diamonds, and I got a handful of spades. You lose, sucker. You're like, but I got the best diamond. I got a diamond, an ace of diamonds. Yeah, but I'm cutting with this 3, fool. I got all I got in my head. Trump got a handful of spades, and you got a bunch of face cards, diamonds and heart face cards.
This
mandate.
is Swazi's, he's a New York guy, by the way.
Yeah.
Both parties must hold themselves to the same standards we expect from the other side. See, they're going to a gunfight with a knife, as they say.
But therein lies the problem, you see.
Yeah.
Look, I like civility in Congress. And I think that when you are in Congress, we are not at a WWE wrestling match. This is not the House of Commons. This is the U.S. Capitol. The problem is that this is not happening in a vacuum. We all remember when Joe Wilson, the Republican congressman, stood up against Barack Obama giving a State of the Union and called him a liar.
Said you lied.
We saw Marjorie Taylor Greene, Lauren Boebert, the congressional hearings lately have devolved into shouting matches that are shameful. And frankly, like you, I have a really hard time being lectured by Republicans who are trying to whitewash and rewrite history, because if you didn't stand up against Donald Trump's pardon of 1,500 insurrectionists who have violated
every conversation, they got nothing to say. They suck. They got nothing to say. Folks, here's the deal, man. And a lot of people have been talking about this Al Green thing. Then we just put it on. Then we try to, God, let me say it like this, man. Look, here's the deal. There are people giving this guy credit for what he did, and I think it's pointless. I think what he did was pointless. I think the outcome is not good. How can I say this? If what you're trying to do does not get you any closer to what you were trying to achieve, then what good was it? There are people that are saying, oh, this is what the Democrats need to do. They need to know, they need to show that they're fighting back. No, that's not what people want from you. People wanted you, when you were in power, to fight. Yeah, we wanted you to fight when you were the Democratic Party, when you had the White House. When you had the White House, why weren't you fighting for Medicare or universal health care, Representative Al Green? Yeah, where was all the fight when you had the ball? The Democrats are famously for theatrics. That's all Jasmine Crockett does. That's what Maxine Warner does. That's what this View thing is about. Sonny's talking about. There's a lot of people that love theatrics. They love giving a good speech. They love going in the rotunda. Everybody had on their kente cloth. Let's take a moment for George Floyd. Let's, at the end of the day, nothing changes. When they had power, what'd you do with it? Did Al Green and the rest of the Democrats hold Biden accountable? Did they hold him accountable when they had it? When they had the White House? When Obama had the White House? What did Democrats do? They come up with excuses. They come up with excuses for not getting done what we wanted them to get done. When you had an opportunity, when you had the House and the Senate, what'd you do? And we got to wait till Ruth Bader Ginsburg. We got to just keep her in there. Then you lose the seats. Then you lose that. Then you lose the Supreme Court. Then you lose everything. Was Al Green and the rest of these cackling jackasses, were they saying, no, Obama, give us a bill that's going to give us universal health care. Cover everybody with a great plan. That's covered. Universal coverage like they got in Sweden, like they got in Australia, like they have in Israel. No. You didn't. So it's all performative. It's all for show. Because when they have the power, they don't do. Here's my motto with the Democrats, and you can take this to the bank. The Democrats will never go as far as they could go and never do as much as they should do at any point in time. They'll never go far enough on anything you want them to do. They'll never do as much as they had the power to do. What did Biden do? Oh, I really want to do this thing, but I can't because evil Joe Manchin's over there. We can't do it. What can we do? We got Joe Manchin and Kirsten Sinema mucking up the works. But we all need to be civil and work together. Was Al Green on the floor getting thrown out of Congress, fighting back? No. See, I lost respect for a lot of Democrats because I see through them now, totally now. It took years for me to get to this point where I truly see what people are made of. They're not made of anything. All they're about is getting their money and going home and doing well for themselves. And every once in a while, they'll pick a talking point that makes sense, that makes them look good, and they'll ride it for a while. So right now, what's going on, we got a whole group of Democrats keeping relevancy by saying, Democrats need to fight back. And Al Green had the right idea, totally omitting, removing from the record the fact that the Democrats were not doing this when they were in power. The only time the Democrats show their ass is when they have no power to get anything done. That's the only time they get heart. They get heart when there's nothing to do. It's like, you ever had that guy? I know we had that guy, the little guy who talked a lot of shit, who always wanted to pick fights with people bigger than him. And then when he was about to get his ass kicked, he wants you to hold him back and to break it up and to save him. That's the Democrats. It gets rowdy, like, oh, what are you talking to me? You talking to me? What's up, man? What's up? Grab me. What's up? Man, you need to grab me, man. Grab me tighter. Pull me back. What's up? It's all for show. It's all for show. And the big guy, all he has to do is say, okay, you know what? Let's go outside, me and you. Nobody jump in it. We're going to have this one-on-one. Me and you. And all of a sudden, little guy, he don't want to fight no more. Because he never wanted to fight. He just wanted to make it look like he could. He just wanted to make it look like he would. He just wanted to impress that girl over there, that cute girl over there that's watching. He just wanted the bragging rights. That is the Democratic Party. Shame on the Democratic Party. Shame on those people pulling the wool over people's eyes. Shame on The View for being horrible, being The View. Representative Al Green is full of shit. And so are all the people that are saying, you go, Al. Because those same people, they weren't saying it, and Al wasn't saying it back when it mattered. When Al could have been saying it to Biden and Kamala. And when they had the House and the Senate for that brief moment in time, Trump now has the House and the Senate. See what people do when they want to do something? We have the Democrats. Look, all you Democrat voters, I got a few of y'all, man. Bless y'all heart, man. Give it up for the people that are in my Patreon who are still Democrats, and somehow they're able to listen to me without leaving. Give it up for them. I got some great people, man, because I don't make it easy, because I hammer the shit out of the Democratic Party. But you guys hang in there with me. Now, I've had some people turn tail and run because they can't take the heat. But here's the deal, guys. The Democratic Party is demonstrating, they're showing you what they value. And what they value is the theatrics. And it's people see through it. It's not working anymore. It can't work forever. Donald Trump is showing you what a president can do if a president wants to do shit. You think Donald Trump is the first president that got taken to court? The people say what he's doing is unconstitutional. See, when you just watch MSNBC and CNN, you get fooled. You think, oh, Trump's doing these things, it's crazy. Obama got taken to court.
It's not that hard. Middle-class families can't wait for Republicans in Congress to do stuff. So sue me. As long as they're doing nothing, I'm not going to apologize for trying to do something. With all the actions I've taken this year, I'm issuing executive orders at the lowest rate in more than 100 years. So it's not clear, how it is that Republicans didn't seem to mind when President Bush took more executive actions than I did. Maybe it's just me they don't like. I don't know. Maybe there's some principle out there that I haven't discerned, that I haven't figured out. You hear some of them. They're like, sue him, impeach him. Really? Really? For what? You're going to sue me for doing my job? Okay. I mean, think about that. You're going to use taxpayer money to sue me for doing my job while you don't do your job.
There were things Obama wanted to do. He was like, "I'll take me to court then." He did the same thing. Obama signed more executive orders than Trump. Just someone covered it like he was destroying the country when he did it. That's all. Like, it's laughable what's happening right now. And we got people that go with it because that's their brand. They don't know anything else to do. They've already, they don't have the guts to rebuild their audiences. So this is going to continue to act like this is crazy. Like what Trump's doing is crazy, but it exposes the Democrats. Look, the Democrats need their own Donald Trump. And when I say Donald Trump, they don't need him to be coming up with zingers and calling people incompetent and horrible and less talented, and they don't need to do the roasting and all that stuff, and they don't need to do all of that. That's not necessary. But what I mean by that is they need someone who wants to get things done the way they see it, that have a vision and are willing to carry it out and implement it. That's it. And the vision that they have cannot be to globalize the world and bring everybody to the country from the corners of the earth for cheap labor and displace Black Americans. Because that's what you had with Biden. You had a guy who wanted to bring the entire world here and displace all the Blacks and put us out on our ass. That's what they wanted to do. Why else would you bring in 10 million people, 10, 15, 20 million people? What else? What else? I mean, if you had a house and you got people living in it and you bring in 20 people, your wife would look at you like, "You trying to get rid of me?" Not the Democrats. Not them. It's like, no, you can't say that, Tim. You're just drinking Kool-Aid. No, it just makes sense. It just makes sense. Sounds like you're moving in a new family here, Bill. At least divorce me first before you bring in your new family, Bill. Shout out to Mrs. Black. I know she's watching that. Tim is crazy. Listen to what I'm saying, folks. Listen to what I'm saying. So the worst thing that's happening now, and I say it, the Democrats messed up. They should have let Trump do his 2 terms and be out. Now they're going to be destroyed. The Democratic Party will be destroyed. And the reason is you gave Trump an extra 4 years to plan his shit. Revenge is a dish best served cold. And thanks to you, you let it get frozen. It's below freezing. This dish is not only cold, it's cryogenically sealed. Not unlike Han Solo in not Return of the Jedi, but the other one. Remember when they sealed Han Solo in the thing? I was like, damn, that was my dog, man. Put Harrison Ford in the chamber thing and they froze him and he's like, ugh. That's the vengeance of Donald Trump. And then for 4 years, he got to sit back up every night watching you guys and plot and plan and work and strategize and work. And now he's back. And now the Democratic Party can be totally destroyed. I don't know what these Democrats going to do with themselves. He don't have a mandate. Well, what he does have more Black votes than any other president in the last 40 years. He grew in Latino vote and young vote, all at the same time. What was it, 83 counties he picked up or some crazy number? He won every swing state. I mean, I don't know. I mean, these people, I don't know what, it's like Trump is playing football and you're playing soccer. It's the same thing, but it's different, you know? So I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section, man. Al Green, if you cared about healthcare, you should have cared about it when you had power. And folks, it's like a person saying, hey, man, I was going to do something really great for you. I was going to help you move your car. I was going to help you move, man. I was going to help you move your house. You told me you were moving, Tim. Why didn't you call me and tell me you were going to move? I'd have been there to help. Yeah, it's always that guy. It's always those people that say they would have helped you if they would have only known. But you called them and it went to voicemail. And you text them and they ghosted you. And now when they see you, they're like, well, why didn't you let us know? We would have been glad to help. But you couldn't reach me. That's the Democrats. And all I'm hoping is that my people wake up and see that these people don't mean you no good. They saw your phone come in. They saw your calls come in and just avoided them. They knew they had it marked on the calendar. You sent them an invite. They knew you were moving that day. It was on the calendar. They just didn't want to do it. It's not rocket science. Biden didn't get shit done because he didn't want to. Not because of Kirsten Sinema, not because of Joe Manchin. Go to presidentialimpact.com, pick up my free ebook that explains all the ways in history that U.S. presidents have gotten things done without Congress. Then go back and look at Biden's presidency with clear eyes, like I've had to. It's free. It won't cost you a dime. It's a free ebook, and it shows you through history, presidents have gotten things done. They didn't wait on Congress. They didn't use that as an excuse. They got things done because they wanted to. The Democrats get to lie, and it's only works because we have black sellouts who allow it to work. The lie is when the Democrats can't get things done, it's because the Republicans are racist. It doesn't mean that some Republicans aren't racist. What I'm telling you is that's not why they can't get things done. The things they don't get done most of the times because they never intended to get them done in the first place. And they have a bunch of black faces in high spaces to tell you otherwise, to lie to you. And that has to change, Black America. That has to change. I am their worst enemy. I'm a black person. I'm a black man who ain't trying to get in their clubs, who ain't trying to get on CNN, who don't want to be their friends, who don't want to go to their parties. I'm just growing what I'm doing, and I'm just telling the truth. They don't like it. They used to be my friends. They used to be cool. They used to be my homie. Now they don't know me because I'm telling the truth. All right, guys, let's go to next.